couple of tips and tricks on maximizing your funding success. So I showed you a number of ways in Funding Institutional how you can get useful information out of the system. But it's also very important that, first of all, you get a good understanding of the research funding processes, different funding agencies' priorities, timelines, or even limitations. Many local, national, and international funding bodies can provide grants that are necessary for your research. So you need to identify the ones, those suitable funding agencies that match your criteria. And also, I did mention the importance of collaboration and networking to build interdisciplinary research teams. Also, the priorities for different funding agencies may vary. So you should keep this in mind while planning for a grant proposal. And of course, apart from this, different funding agencies have they might have different timelines for proposal submissions. So that's why it also might be useful that you set up a safe search and you always get notified by new things coming in. Also, devote a considerable amount of time to identify funding agencies that really fit your research area. And we also need to notice that applications are incredibly time consuming. So once you've found a list of opportunities that fit your needs and interests, it's also important that you spend a little bit of time on prioritizing grant applications, either based on the potential impact you might have or even the competitive landscape for that particular funder. If it's a big grant where you have strong competition, or maybe you want to focus on multiple smaller grants from lesser known sources, it might be that the latter would bring better results. That's why it's also important that in Funding Institutional, we don't only cover the big funding agencies, but there are thousands of small foundations and nonprofits that have open funding opportunities covered by the system. Also, strike early and often. So you want to diversify your portfolio, find your niche, as mentioned before, and identify great mentors and collaborators and make time for mastering the application process and grant writing skills. And last but not least, it's important to learn from failed applications. So if possible, try to find colleagues who are willing to share even their unsuccessful applications because you can all learn from that. And yeah, eventually just make absolute sure that you celebrate your successes.